Welcome to our channel on near-death experiences, NDEs. We'll explore stories of people who've been on the brink between life and death, returning with new perspectives. These accounts offer a unique glimpse into existence, life's meaning, and the universe. Each video is a journey through transformative experiences and spiritual discovery. We're creating a space of understanding and sharing for these extraordinary stories. Whether you're here out of curiosity or seeking comfort, we hope to bring you peace and awareness. Join us on this journey of spiritual exploration. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and love. Thank you for being here with us.
Linda's near-death experience, NDE, in 1990 profoundly transformed her life and beliefs. As a young woman raised Buddhist but later identifying as an atheist, she found herself in the hospital with severe internal bleeding due to an ectopic pregnancy. Despite her pain and initial defiance, Linda's journey through death and back led her to a newfound faith and a completely altered perspective on life. In the early hours of the morning, Linda arrived at the emergency room, screaming in agony. Her cries frightened a young boy with a broken arm, and an intern's attempts to quiet her only fueled her anger. In a moment of rebellion, Linda decided to mentally leave, a coping mechanism she had developed during childhood experiences of molestation. As she let go, she heard the medical staff's frantic voices and the ominous flatline of her heart monitor. Suddenly, Linda found herself floating above the operating table, feeling smug about scaring the medical team. However, her satisfaction was short-lived as she felt a powerful force pulling her downward. She landed in a dimension unlike anything she had ever experienced before, sensing an unseen presence that filled her with fear. When Linda opened her eyes again, she found herself in what she perceived as hell. The darkness was palpable, and the air was filled with horrible smells. She witnessed people in chains and others being subjected to unimaginable tortures, the horror of which she still finds difficult to articulate. Desperately wanting to leave but unable to do so, Linda was forced to endure the sights, smells, and overwhelming sense of pain and suffering that permeated this hellish realm. In the midst of this terrifying experience, Linda heard a voice that, while familiar, belonged to someone she didn't know. The voice spoke to her directly, explaining that this place of torment was no longer meant for people like her. The speaker revealed that before his birth, all who died came to this place, where there had been no hope. However, since his death, he had done something to change this, though Linda couldn't recall the specifics of what he said he had accomplished. The voice explained that now, when people die, they wait in a different place. Confused and frightened, Linda struggled to comprehend the voice's words. Then, unexpectedly, the voice asked her, "Do you love him?" Linda, annoyed by the question, thought to herself that the voice already knew everything, so why ask? When she received no reply, only silence, she felt her irritation grow. Suddenly, Linda felt herself being pulled upward. When the movement ceased, she found herself in a new place, surrounded by people at a distance. Some were familiar to her, while others were strangers who somehow felt known. The atmosphere was tranquil and comforting, and Linda experienced an intense mental clarity, as if she possessed all knowledge. Looking ahead, Linda beheld the most beautiful sight she had ever seen, enormous gates made of pearls. As she watched in awe, the gates began to open toward her, revealing a breathtaking scene beyond. Streets paved with gold stretched out before her, lined with countless mansions adorned with diamonds and glittering green stones. The brilliance of this heavenly city was overwhelming. As Linda's eyes took in the magnificent spectacle, the scene suddenly went blank, though not dark. The same voice she had heard before posed a final question, "Well, Linda, what do you believe?" With those words, Linda awoke in her hospital bed, taking a deep breath and opening her eyes to see a nurse by her side. Filled with an indescribable sense of joy and peace, Linda smiled at the nurse and declared with certainty that there is a God, adding, "And he loves you." This profound experience marked the beginning of a complete transformation in Linda's life and beliefs. From that moment on, she became a firm believer in God, allowing her newfound faith to reshape every aspect of her existence. However, the intensity of her NDE left Linda with an heightened sensitivity that led her to become extremely reclusive. This self-imposed isolation provided her with ample time for constant study and reflection. Interestingly, Linda notes that while the experience didn't necessarily instill faith in her, it did create a deep-seated fear of the Lord. Linda's journey from atheism to belief was not without its challenges. Her reclusiveness made it difficult for her to connect with others and share her story. It wasn't until recently that she found the courage to speak about her NDE, a testament to the profound impact it had on her psyche and her struggle to integrate the experience into her daily life. The contrast between Linda's former self and the person she became after her NDE is striking. Before the experience, she describes herself as arrogant, vain, conceited, and materialistic, taking pride in her good looks and feeling as though she had been raised in a fortune cookie. The encounter with death and the divine stripped away these superficial concerns, replacing them with a deep reverence for the spiritual realm and a recognition of her own mortality. Linda's account of her NDE touches on several common elements reported by others who have had similar experiences: the out-of-body sensation, the journey through different realms, encounters with spiritual beings, and a life-changing transformation upon returning to consciousness. Her vivid descriptions of both the hellish and heavenly realms she witnessed provide a compelling narrative that challenges conventional understanding of life, death, and the nature of consciousness. The experience left Linda with more questions than answers, prompting her to embark on a lifelong journey of study and introspection. While she gained a certainty about the existence of God and an afterlife, she also developed a complex relationship with her newfound beliefs, characterized by both love and fear. Linda's story serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for profound personal transformation in the face of near-death experiences. It raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness, the existence of an afterlife, and the potential for spiritual awakening in the most unexpected circumstances. Her journey from skepticism to belief, from materialism to spirituality, offers a compelling narrative for those interested in the intersection of science, spirituality, and human experience. As Linda continues to grapple with the implications of her NDE, she finds herself in a unique position, possessing knowledge that she believes to be profoundly true, yet struggling to fully articulate or integrate it into her daily life. Her ongoing journey of discovery and adaptation serves as a testament to the enduring impact of near-death experiences on the human psyche and spirit. In sharing her story, Linda contributes to the broader dialogue surrounding NDEs, offering her personal account as a piece of evidence in the ongoing exploration of consciousness and the possibility of life beyond death. While her experience may not provide definitive answers to life's greatest mysteries, it certainly adds a compelling chapter to the ever-growing collection of NDE narratives that continue to fascinate and perplex researchers, spiritual seekers, and curious individuals alike.
If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the topics we cover on this channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. Share the video with someone you think might appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Preface: near-death experiences, NDEs, can be profound, life-changing events. Remember, NDEs are subjective experiences, not proof of an afterlife or a guide for living. Channel purpose: this channel shares NDE stories and information, providing a platform for open discussion without promoting specific beliefs. Disclaimer: this content doesn't replace professional medical or psychological advice. If struggling with mental health issues, seek professional help immediately. If you've had an NDE and need support, consult a therapist experienced with NDEs. We don't promote suicide or self-harm. If considering suicide, contact a prevention lifeline immediately. Suicide prevention resources: National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Crisis text line, text home to 741741. Conclusion: we hope you find this channel informative. For questions, please contact us. Remember, suicide prevention is crucial. If you're struggling, seek help. You're not alone.